It is your number one family radio, Inspiration 92.3 FM. Welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, this is the tea break. My name is Okike Oluwakindele.
I'm Beatrice. Good morning.
Good morning. And it is time for Drasa Radio Half Hour. And for those who don't know what's going on here, let's just give you a bit of a feedback. Now, this edition of the Drasa Radio Half Hour, brought to you by the Drasa Health Trust, is to raise public awareness about effective hygiene practices that we can all do, whether at home, at school, or in our workplaces, to reduce the spread of preventable infectious diseases around us. Now, Drasa Radio Half Hour will be featured on Inspiration 92.3 FM every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, if you're tuning in for the first time, DRHH stands for Dr. Ameyu Stella Adadevoh. That's the courageous doctor who identified the first Ebola patient in Nigeria in 2014, but she later died after contracting the infection from the patient. Now, her actions and sacrifice saved the lives of millions of Nigerians. Drasa Health Trust, which was created in her honor, is a non-profit public health organization and was established in 2015 to continue her legacy of protecting the health of Nigerians. Now, in the studio with us today are two members of the Drasa team, and they have come to educate us on family hygiene with an emphasis on common disinfection practices in our homes that we can teach our children. Now, you know that when Drasa team is here, they always come with
bearing gifts.
Yeah, exactly. And they're coming with the Drasa's hygiene kit. So that is something you want to get instead of, what's going on outside now. Everything don't cost. So this hygiene kit will be very, very helpful and very, very important. So they say you should grab a bottle of yogurt and biscuits, sit down, increase the volume of your radio, because let me give you small expo. The questions that we'll be asking is from today's class. Are you getting me? So basically, if you're in class, you will answer the questions correctly. So increase your radios and join us. Our first guest today is Christopher Aliyu. I didn't even call him Gesha, but it's Christopher Aliyu, a program manager at Drasa Health Trust. Welcome to the show, Christopher.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Welcome.
Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Lagos.
Good morning.
And
it's a pleasure to be in the studio once again. You know how we do. When we come on air like this. So, like Okiki mentioned, we're going to be speaking about family hygiene today.
Yes.
And particularly, we'll be looking at those tips that we can, use to teach our children about how to maintain, effective hygiene practices in our homes. So I'm sure that we all know how refreshing and a well-kept environment looks like. When we have our bed properly laid before we leave the house, and then we return back, your bed is looking good. You want to after a stressful day, you want to first maybe just lay back and relax a bit before you even start thinking of fixing your meal or even taking a shower. So it looks good, it feels good, but the environment is what we share with everybody. It's where we meet to do a lot of things that we do, right? But beyond this, it's also very important for us to know that the environment has effects on our well-being. Studies have shown that a very good environment promotes our physical well-being. Yes, physical and mental well-being. So we can let me paint a scenario for us to understand this better. Okay. We, like I mentioned earlier, you're coming back from work, and then you just walk into your house and you see clothes strewn all over the place. You see maybe wraps of biscuits, sweets, soiled bed sheets and all of that. For some people, it can create a kind of emotional roller coaster. Like you can just come from 10 to 0.
You're upset.
That's me crazy.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Great. I'm sure a lot of us can relate, right? So, this is what we're talking about. But for us, we're adults, and this is what we want to see. Yes. But now we're talking about our children. They interpret the environment different from us, right? Yes. The children see the environment as literally like a playground where they just want to go out and play with their toys, their favorite toys. And sometimes, our little girl children, they role play what their mothers do, like maybe putting a container on fire, pouring water, and just role play mother cooking. They see the environment differently from the way we see it. And because of that, we need to also be able to teach them because of the age that they are, we need to use certain tips to teach them about how to maintain hygiene, proper hygiene within the home environment, right? So we're going to be looking at some of those ways that we can teach our children. We can use arts, we can use songs, we can use doodles, all those kind of, the playful things that children do. We can also use that to teach them effective hygiene practices. So, yes. First, before we talk about hygiene, we want to look at why do we need to maintain this hygiene in the home. We know that germs are everywhere. We've spoken about this several times in the past. When we don't maintain adequate hygiene, when we touch different surfaces, we can pick up germs from them. When we when we sneeze or when we cough, we can. I mean, the droplets that comes out of our mouth, they contain some of those germs that we talk about. So it's also important that we know how to also maintain the way. You can't just open your mouth and just sneeze and just cough all over the place.
Oh God!
Right?
Sometimes when people do that in public, I want to throw something like just roll paper.
I'm trying to. So yes, these germs are everywhere, right? So, and it's important for our children that are always playing, touching different surfaces in the house to know that when these germs get into their body, it can make them sick. So now, speaking about how to teach children, we're going to be looking at a particular game that is called the glitter germ game.
Okay.
Oh, the glitter germ game.
Glitter germ game.
Really?
Because they are children, they just want to play, right?
Yeah.
And so you have to teach them in a playful way, in an artistic way, something that they can relate with. The glitter germ game is very simple.
GGG.
You can have GGG. Correct. I like that. You can have. Parents just get a bowl of water.
Okay.
And pour a little, glitters into them.
Okay.
Ask them to play with the glitters inside the water for a few minutes. And in that process, the glitters is going to get stuck to their fingers, all over their hands.
Okay.
Then after that, you can now ask them to go wash their hands with water. And when they finish doing that, they are going to find out that, the glitters are still stuck to their hands, are not completely washed off their hands. And then you introduce soap to them. Now you ask them to use soap and then with a running water to now wash their hands. And when they do that, and they are going to realize that, all of a sudden, the glitters is completely washed off their hands.
Does that work on Nigerian children, Sha?
No, Nigerian children are smart.
Please give us credit. Special.
Special. I like that.
Very, very
Is that
special.
a game or is it a way to scar your children? Because you're like, Mommy, the glitter is not coming out.
Well, I think something else is children pick what the parents do.
Exactly.
Observation.
Yes, I agree.
When you do it, and that's the thing about becoming a parent, your lifestyle has to change if you want to bring up your child a certain way. Because as much as you tell them stuff, they do more of what
they see you do.
Yeah.
I agree with you. 100%. They are quite observant, and then they, like the way we mentioned that they role play things that the mothers do. So that's the idea of by the time they use soap and water to wash their hands, now you are demonstrating the power of hand washing, how it can effectively remove germs from their hands.
How long should they wash their hands for?
Okay. Well, I think we're going to speak about that. Okay, for 40 seconds.
Okay.
Yes, they should wash their hands for 40 seconds. Thank you very much for reminding me that, because, if you just do it casually for a few seconds, then
the glitter will not go.
Exactly.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. You sing happy birthday
song. Yes.
Happy birthday
to you.
It also depends on the speech, but at least 40 seconds. Sing the happy
Yeah,
birthday
but by the
song.
time you repeat that happy birthday song two times, then you are sure you've spent 40 seconds. So by the time they're able to wash their hands for that long, that 40 seconds, then the glitter should be off their hands. Just to demonstrate, the importance of hand washing and how it can keep germs away from the homes.
All right, in case you're just joining us, we're live with our guest from Dr. Ameyo Stella at the Adadevoh Health Trust, who have been discussing family hygiene as our topic, but with emphasis on teaching our children about those common disinfection practices that can be done at home. Now we're ready to take your questions, so please send us a WhatsApp message on 0817 313 6193 0817 313 6193. That's the number to send your WhatsApp message to, and our guest in the studio will be able to answer your questions. And like we mentioned earlier, they've come with prizes. So stay tuned for a chance to win the goodie bag, which is known as the DRHH Hygiene Kit. Very important during the quiz section of the show. Now, we also have Nurse Christine, who is a project associate at DRHH Health Trust, and she's also here with us today. Hi, Nurse Christine.
Hi, Kiki. Thank you.
Take it away.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chris. The glitter gem game is a fun way to teach the children how to practice good hygiene at home. And when we talk about disinfection, what do we mean? What can we say disinfection is, so the children would understand, especially when you're teaching them, even using the glitter game. Yeah. So disinfection is just simply the process of removing germs from objects or surfaces with the use of chemicals. It could be your bleach solution and all of that, right? So then when you're trying to teach children, let's go back to that glitter gem game that Mr. Chris shared with us. So when we want to talk about disinfection, of course, before you disinfect, you have to talk about cleaning. What is cleaning? Cleaning is just simply the process of removing germs from surfaces with soap and water, right? Surfaces, that is the uppermost layer of an object. But then again, there are two types of surfaces. There is the hard, there is the soft type of surface. So what is the hard type? The hard type surface is just basically like the wood, furniture, when you talk about high chairs, trays, and all of those things, while the soft is referring to like clothings or the cloth trays and all of that. For those of us that tries to at least clean our cupboards and all of that, right? Then when you're trying to remove germs from surfaces, we should know that there are like 4 types of germs, basically: viruses, parasites, fungi, bacteria, right? So these are the germs we try to remove from surfaces using soap and water, or using chemicals, at least to make the environment clean. Then when you want to teach children using that glitter gem game, basically you've told them to touch surroundings and all of that. You want them to know how germs spread. You want them to know it's important that when you wash your hands, germs are also around your environment, because that's where we all interact together. So what do? Then you teach them, we have our mops, we have our buckets, we have the cleaning rags, right? All of those safe cleaning products they can use to remove those glitter around their environment, the areas they've touched and all of that, basically. So that's on the part of cleaning. Then another thing we can actually teach our children at home is the respiratory hygiene. We all know that when children want to cough and sneeze, some even sound like cats, like that. Yeah, so it's just an involuntary movement that happens. Why? It's just the process of the body trying to remove foreign particles that are not supposed to be there. It could be dust, it could be anything. That's where they say, the children is allergic to something. Some people are allergic to dust, some are allergic to pollens from flowers and all of those things. So when they are home, you teach them, whenever you feel the urge that, you would sneeze or you would cough, just do that into your elbow. That's like the dab, right?
Yeah.
Just
how we
tell
dab.
them, dab, and
Imagine
only dabbing when I want to sneeze.
It's important.
I want to burst a
you know, when you sneeze and cough, particles come out from the mouth, the nose, right? Those are openings where those germs can travel out from. So you just want to help them understand that. So those things does not go to surfaces and all of just restrain it into your elbow, and that's why you teach them, you can dab. So whenever they want to sneeze, it's just a fun way to keep their cool and all of those things. So you let them know that's why they have to at least practice that. Then the last thing we'll talk about is basically what Mr. Chris and I has been talking since from the start of the show, which is the most important times they have to wash their hands. Children play a lot. They interact with things in their environment a lot. So you want to tell them, after playtime with your friend, go and wash your hands with soap and water. After you, before you eat, after you eat, wash. Then after using the toilet, you also wash your hand. Of course, they go to school. You don't know what is going on with them at school. But while you've taught them that at home, it's a practice they can do while at school. And they can teach their friends too. Yeah. My mom told me, no, we can't eat now. You've not washed your hands. Go and wash your hands and all of those things. So that's just basically what we want to talk about. And disinfection is something that is very important for children to learn, because of course they can also be exposed to germs anytime, any day, right? The environment is where we all dwell and relate with each other. So you teach them clean your environment. When you wake up in the morning, clean your environment. When you want to go to school, tidy up your bed. All of those things and all that. So, that's it,
so after the
basically.
kids cough or sneeze during the dab, are they advised to wash off the inner part of their elbows immediately, or if they can't access water, can they wipe it off with a handkerchief or something until they get to where they can wash their hands?
I think basically the idea of dabbing, coughing into a cup, a cupped elbow, is to prevent those particles getting. Most of us will just use our hand to cover our mouth. It's just to get it away off your palm because this is the one that goes interacts with all the openings in your face, the orifices in the body. Just to take it away. Yes, they can always clean their body or go take their bath whenever they feel like. But again, the idea is to keep, those germs away from their hands. Basically.
All right, so the phone lines are now open for you to call in and answer some questions about what has been discussed. We've learned a lot. I learned a lot myself, so I hope you were listening because our guests here have 5 people to give prizes to. They're just 5 people, so you need to get ready and call the phone lines right away. 0700 923 923 923. That is number to call. We're not taking WhatsApp messages. Just call us up. 0700 923 923 923. Nurse Christine, maybe you want to whet your appetite and tell them what they'll be winning.
It's just the dresser hygiene kit.
The dresser.
What
was inside this dresser?
I don't agree with it. Just when is it just?
Okay. What's inside this hygiene kit, please?
Okay, it's a super magic, super magic kind of things. When you talk about the towel, the sanitizer, the
you know what towel is saying outside? Please,
this towel is a classic.
You know
classic one.
You need to see it. I'm sure Okiki would like to have one of
course,
those.
Exactly.
I was going to say that, listeners, thank you. But I don't understand how it is that, we are giving listeners hygiene kits. We are not collecting it. Well, it's fine.
It's not good.
You have to go and join this as a listener.
Exactly.
Yes. I'm calling.
I will be here and people will be calling you. Here on the line. I'm very good. All right, Lagos, call us 0700 923 923 923 or call us on 0916 067 2362. These are the numbers to call to answer a question and have an opportunity to win yourself a dresser hygiene kit. All right, the number to call again is 0700 923 923 923. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Okiki.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Pius from VI.
Pius from VI. All right, Pius, are you ready for your question?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, over to you guys.
Okay, Pius, if you can hear me. Question number 1. Can you just simply explain to us what is cleaning?
Sorry, what do you say?
What is cleaning?
What is
Cleaning?
cleaning?
Yes.
Okay, it's a general aspect of making a moderation into giving a good sanitizer to your hands and also to your environment.
No.
Our examiners are considering. Are we giving it?
No. I'm not sure.
They're not satisfied with us.
Yeah.
Pius,
Maybe you can call back again. We still have other questions.
call back and try
up.
again. 0700 923 923 93. 0700 923 93 93 is the number to call. Or you can also call us on 0916 067 2362. That is 0916 067 2362. Basically, these questions are questions that are picked from the class of today. So if you're able to, if you listened, okay, we have a question here. We have a caller here. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Oshodi. My name is Tessie.
Tessie.
Yes, I joined it 5 minutes to closing time, but just ask me. Okay.
I love it. 5 minutes to closing time. All right, let's go.
Okay, Tessie, can you mention 2 family hygiene practices that we said children can do at home?
You said?
Mention 2 family hygiene practices that we said our children can do at home.
What?
Mention 2 family hygiene practices that we said our children can do at home.
Okay. They wash their hands. I'll tell them to wash their hands. Then, anytime they use the toilet, they should wash their hands.
Okay,
Very
that's
well.
one.
That's one.
They are coughing, they should cough their head.
Oh, great. We have a winner.
We have a winner.
5
So
minutes
that's
to-
called respiratory hygiene, right?
Yeah.
Hand washing, respiratory
Respiratory
hygiene.
hygiene.
Yes, there are 2
Yeah.
of those hygiene
5
practices.
minutes to. Congratulations, Tessie. Tessie, please send us your name and your number now to our WhatsApp platform, all right? 0817-313-6193. Please send it now, all right? 0700 923 93 93 is the number to call. We'll take a short break and we'll be back. Stick with us. Do not go anywhere.
Did you know that environmental hygiene is key to maintaining health and well-being in both public and private spaces? Join us on the Drasa Radio Half Hour Show every Wednesday from 11:30 a.m. to 12 noon on Inspiration 92.3 FM Lagos for tips on effective hygiene and sanitation practices to help create safer, healthier environments. Don't miss it.
0700 923 93 93 is the number to call to have an opportunity to win yourself the Dresser Hygiene Kit. All right, that's the number to call, 0700 923 93 93, or you can call us on 0916 067 2362. That is the number to call. You can also send us a WhatsApp message if you have any questions concerning today's conversation. All right, send us a WhatsApp message, 0817-313-6193. Tessie, we are also waiting for your number, your details. All right. Blatant. Hello, good morning. Oh God. Hello, good morning. What's
What is
going
happening?
on? Let's see. Hello.
Oh.
0700 923 93 93 is the number to call. 0700 923 93 93 is the number to call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, my name is David. I'm calling from Egbeda.
David from Agweda. David, are you ready for your question?
Yeah, all right, I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, David, can you list the types of surfaces and then mention one example, each for the type of surfaces that we share today? When I mean surfaces, I mean the surfaces that we can, clean and disinfect at home. List 2 types of those surfaces.
Types of what?
2 types of surfaces that we said can be cleaned and disinfected at home.
Okay. Hi.
Okay, David, stay on the call. You want me to give you another question? I want to give you. Yeah.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So can you also list 3 examples of cleaning products that our children can use to clean the home environment?
Okay, cleaning products, right?
Yes, cleaning products.
That they can use.
Come again? You said the what?
That from the children. That is the what?
David,
I
you
can't get
hear
what
us?
he's saying.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, we
Yes.
can hear you.
I said water, right?
Did you say water?
Detergent soap.
Okay, there's
Detergent,
detergent. Okay.
Water, detergent.
Yes. And then there and the mop.
A mop.
Stick over there. Yes.
A mop stick. Yes.
Yes.
I think yes.
Yeah, we are giving him.
Yes. We have a winner. Yes.
Congratulations, David. David, please send your name and your number to our WhatsApp platform right now. Thank you so much. So
All
that
right,
they can
all
reach
right,
out
thank
to you for your Dresser Hygiene Kit. All right. Send it to our WhatsApp platform, 0817-313-6193. Hello, good morning. All right. We lost that one. Let's try again. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, Kiki.
Yes, good morning. What's your name and where you calling from? Who?
This is Pius calling from.
Pius, calling back. I love it.
Oh, great.
Let's go.
Okay, welcome back, Pius.
Yeah, thank you.
Can you list the types of germs we said cleaning can remove from our home environment.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
List the types of germs we said cleaning can remove from the home environment.
Germs. Okay. Fungi.
Okay.
Bacteria.
Okay.
Virus.
Okay. Remaining one.
I said
Fungi, bacteria.
Fungi, bacteria, virus. One more.
Okay, I think we can give it to Pius. Yeah.
Virus, try. What's the last one?
Parasite.
Parasite, yeah.
Okay.
Parasite, yeah.
Congratulations, Pius. Pius, please send your name and number right now to our WhatsApp. All right, do so quickly before we leave the studio. Thank you so much. I think we have time for one more call. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi. We're so low energy.
Are you ready to win this hygiene kit?
I'm not sure. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Pelumi from Lagos, Papa.
Pelumi from Apapa. Okay, Pelumi, are you ready for your question?
Okay, Pelumi, what is disinfection?
Disinfection is the process of removing germs. Disinfecting. Yes, the process of removing germs.
From removing germs from where?
From the house.
Okay.
Yes.
With
yes,
what?
yes.
I don't even know.
Yeah. I mean, basically that's what it is, right?
Pelumi! Congratulations, Pelumi. Please send your name and your number right now to our WhatsApp 0817 313 6193. Congratulations. I think that's 4 winners.
Yes, we have 4 winners.
Yeah, so but we gotta go. Final words, people.
Okay, we're just so glad to have every one of you join us today. This edition is dedicated to raising public awareness about preventive practices that we can all do together at home, and I mean everywhere in all our environments where we meet, to keep everyone safe. We are from Dr. Ameyo Stella Adadevoh, Drasa Health Trust. You can be part of our over 51,000 health champions that we're raising. Yes, you can follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter username is @DrasaTrust.
Okay.
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram.
All right, thank you so much. We gotta go right now. It'll be time for the world news. 12:15. What everybody knows here with Sports Waka, and at 12:30 we'll make a return on the midday rewind. Stick with us. Do not go anywhere.
It's 12 o'clock from Alpha Morgan